Hello. Welcome to GeekSpaceTV. Can you all hear me okay? This is really weird for me. This is really weird for me.
This is new.
You're the champion. You're in charge now.
Darn right, it's new. Hey, Trooper, thank you for that raid. We appreciate it. I am Anna Geeks. Waiting for that. Tyler can't be here tonight, and he's something about, like, getting older or something. I don't know. Really? Like, who does that?
Focus in Hawaii.
Boo!
Wait, he's in Hawaii?
Have you not seen the Twitter photos?
He's in Hawaii, yeah.
I think he took a trip to Hawaii to figure out how to get older.
I haven't seen the Twitter photos because I've been too busy planning this. And not just this, tomorrow's brunch broadcast at the same time.
Be there.
Do it.
Or be...
Boxed. We're gonna put you in a box.
We're gonna put you in a box.
Cubular.
Yeah.
But flat.
Cubular. That's what I would say if I was Cuber.
Cubular.
I'm gonna reboot Cuber, and his catchphrase is gonna be cubular.
Okay. So, we are doing a special episode, given that Tyler couldn't be here. We obviously would have had difficulty running Exalted, although I'm sure that would have been entertaining as well. I read that backwards. Galfork said, they're quite delightful, and I read, they're delightfully quiet. Oh, but that's something I have to fix. Oh, God. Seriously, you can see me right now.
But it's delightfully.
I have no fewer than 12 devices around me right now.
I'm sure you could run a whole concert off of there if you needed to at this point. It's impressive.
What's that big red button?
It's like a Neil Peart the drummer where they build him in.
You press it, and my seat just ejects.
It's the ejector.
So since Tyler is out of town, we decided to do something a little unusual. This is Spychedelic, Agents of Groove.
Solid.
So, do be forewarned, this is pretty much entirely improvised. There's very little preparation that went into this, at least aside from the beautiful graphics that Ifrithiel made.
Thank you, Iffy.
Yes, they're wonderful.
And the wonderful long list of NPC names that I have that are all innuendos. All of them. So we are playing with the agency rule set, but we're playing really, really loosely because none of us have played it before, and it's wonderful. It's a great system, and I'm really looking forward to exploring it some more. Let's go around the table and talk about who is who, and I'll collect myself and have announcements.
Sounds good.
Hello, my name is Lizzie the Bird. And I am a part-time streamer, full-time incredible accent maker. You can find me at Lizzie the Bird on most things, including Twitch and Twitter. I stream on Thursdays, except when it is a holiday, in which case I am with my husband. Who are you?
Who are you playing?
I am playing Francine Radel, an international woman of mystery, and also the spouse of this fine gentleman right here.
She pushed the button.
What up, y'all? My name is Alton Bowman. I am... What's going on over there? What type
Just some
chaos.
We found out what the button does.
Yes.
Reaper Madness. Hi, y'all. My name is Alton Bowman. I'm a dev over at Hairbrain Schemes. We make games such as Shadowrun Returns, Dragonfall, Hong Kong, of course, Necropolis, Golem Arcana, and now we're making Battletech, which you can check out at battletechgame.com. I'm getting better at that, I promise. And for y'all today, I'm playing Brother John Love, Agent of Brits.
Yes. All right, I'm Andy Solorsano, and I'm Space Cat 189 on Twitter. I'm gonna get to that. That's my whole thing that I do is I pretend I don't know what it is and I have to correct myself. Space _ Cat 189 on Twitter and on Twitch. Today I am playing a character called Just in Time. He's called that. He's also named that. Actually, he might not have been named that from his birth parents. We don't know. But he used to be a spy over in America. He decided to stop all that. It's too risky. He decided to become an actor and stunt driver. And then that was just too risky too. It's too dangerous. And he got a little bored with that and he wanted to do the whole spy lifestyle again. But mainly because he really hates Sean Connery. He wanted to get a job as James Bond. It didn't happen. He ended up moving over to the UK to try to see if he could get casted in the show The Avengers. Not the Joss Whedon thing, but
The one that
another one.
comes
Look it
out
up. Look it up.
in 10
It
years.
is classic
For you
television.
young folks out there.
I mean the one with Uma Thurman.
Oh yeah, exactly. Who are you?
Hi, everybody. My name's Drunkly Romantic. You can find me on Twitter and Twitch at Drunkly Romantic. Sorry, the energy dipped for a little bit in my brain. It's back now. I stream a lot, and I stream a lot. That's what I'm going to say. Follow me on there and on Twitter. It's fun and awesome and a good time. And my character is Mumford I have my glasses off. I just put them on. My character is Mumford St. Royale, a British super spy who I guess we'll learn a little bit about while we're playing the game. That's my intro. I don't like introducing myself. I hate it.
And I, of course, am playing the GM, which means I get to be all of the villains. Some quick announcements. We have, as I mentioned already, we have brunch tomorrow. That's starting at hopefully 11 a.m. Pacific time and going until around 5 p.m. It is one of our pre-launch fundraising goals that we hit, so it's one of those. There's a question.
Yeah, mimosas.
I said brunch, didn't I?
Just making
What
sure.
kind of brunch would it be without a mimosa?
Boring.
What about?
That is what defines it as brunch, is the mimosa.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it is disappointing breakfast.
Just like every other breakfast.
Oh.
Disappointing breakfast.
And I do have it on good authority. We're going to have a special guest at some point tomorrow, too. Which I'm very
It's
excited
John Goodman. She's just gonna show up.
about. Let's see, what else? We've got a wiki. So,
Yes.
I don't know if this show is going to end up on there, maybe just as like a cliff note. You're like,
Oh, that'd be good.
that was that thing that we never speak about.
I'm just looking at the camera now and realizing I was sitting too
Yeah,
close.
there's not actually much I can do about it.
No, I
really
just-
have
No, I
time.
want to move too.
No, I'm
You
just
move
adjusting
over a little
myself now.
I want to move.
No, you guys
No,
are
you're fine.
perfect.
I want to.
We're always perfect.
You were on camera, right? I was like this close to you.
Welcome to Musical Chairs.
We are a non-profit broadcasting studio operating currently primarily here on Twitch, but also on YouTube, and always trying to branch out into new things. We survive off of your kind donations because we are a non-profit. They are, in fact, donations. We are still 501c3 status, pending-ish, as in we still have to file that application because it's no, you have no idea how long this
It
thing
is
is.
very involved.
It's absurd. What else have we got? No broadcast next week. Unfortunately, too many people are out of town. We can't do on Wednesday or Thursday. For those of you that are in Europe, I don't know why you're still awake, but it's a holiday here called Thanksgiving, or as I prefer to call it, Indigenous Peoples Day.
Yes.
And I don't really celebrate the Thanksgiving thing, so yeah. But other people here do, is the point. And so we couldn't really do any broadcasts on Wednesday because it's Thursday is the holiday, and then we couldn't really do any broadcasts on Friday. So everybody's getting a week off, which they probably need. But yeah, so we got tomorrow, and then we'll be back the following week at the usual times. I don't know what else. I didn't have me to hand me a list of stuff to go.
I can
over,
hand you
so-
things if you want. Like
Yeah.
on
Where's
paper.
my list?
I also ran out of note cards. Can I say that? I ran out of note
Well, you
cards.
have like a whole system over here that would give me anxiety if I was sitting where you're sitting.
This is why I'm having anxiety.
Oh no! Well, you're gonna be great. We're excited to be doing this with you. You're gonna be wonderful.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably it for what we have. To set the scene a little bit, we are operating in a fictional 1965 era, which means that I don't really know what happened in 1965 or hadn't happened yet in 1965. So we're gonna avoid a lot of that, but also add in a whole lot of fiction, kind of like Austin Powers does. We're gonna be vaguely Austin Powers inspired. As I said earlier,
Inspired?
we are.
Oh, ow.
Wait, what?
It's inspired, has spy. in it.
Oh, we're
Oh, all right.
starting
Very
small.
already.
Right there.
Andrew.
That's fair. That's no, you got it. That was a good one. Ish.
And the red button.
The ejaculation button.
I wonder if a mod or something were to keep track of the number of puns in this episode, if we would crack 3 digits. 4, perhaps?
Yeah, there needs to be a pun and innuendo calendar.
I'm bad at puns.
Why must you rub it in?
I'll have to like go after you guys.
I'm trying to figure out this accent. Is it Finnish?
It's South French Canadian
Peruvian.
Peruvian
Peruvian.
I am
Oh yes.
from Paris.
from Peru. See,
That's just how they pronounce it.
So the agency is built on being a very narrative-focused game. It isn't the sole job of the GM to write the story. It is the primary job of the GM. It's kind of what I'm here for. But we're going to take a lot of liberties with that system and roll with that and have the players write a lot of the story as well. And yeah, I don't know how many times I can say we're brutalizing the rules, but we are brutalizing the rules. Some by design.
With fun, though.
Like I
Yeah.
very specifically was like, that is a stupid way of doing that. I'm rewriting it. So, and that's why I didn't have enough time to play this little adventure. It's gonna be great.
it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Everything.
Look at you! Look who's here! Look at these! Look
Yeah.
at these
No,
people!
I-
This is
we're
going to be
good.
wonderful.
This is
You're
going
one of
to
these
be
people too, by the way. Who are the ones?
Puntastic.
Puntastic.
Yes.
Groovy.
Punchingly
This is
great.
going to be pun.
That's a good one. That's my kind of pun. That's
Yeah.
what I'm good at.
Oh,
I
God.
refuse to participate in this narrative.
If you used to punticipate.
It was
To-
just something at you.
Give a little incentive for participating in these shenanigans. We are doing something different with karma points. If you have seen shows or you played Unisystem cinematic games at all, we're running it a little more like drama points, where they're kind of a get out of jail free card or a I really want this role to succeed kind of a point. So I will award those based on great puns and great innuendos.
I have one of those done.
So being a narrative-focused game, we are going to start with the players introducing their characters through scenes. Who wants to start? Andy, you were the last one.
I've got you now.
Okay, so wait, am I setting the scene?
For you
I'm-
specifically,
Oh.
to introduce your character.
So there.
So like build off of your motifs.
Yeah.
That's a good opportunity to like actually use those.
So there goes me driving in my 1960s car. Just driving on the right hand side of the road as they do in the across the waters from the U.S.
Right. So you're avoiding accidents
Very much so avoiding accidents.
by driving on the wrong side of the road.
Yes.
Got
Yes.
it.
I just have
Sure.
to. I just really want to quickly point out my character is very forgetful. He forgets things very easily. You know, like when you're in enough car crashes, you take a hit on the old noggin. It doesn't work so well. So there goes me driving my 1960s car on the wrong side of the road. Just rolling around, trying to look really cool, trying to look really flashy, bobbing and weaving. That's about it.
Avoiding,
That's what I'm doing right
Just
now.
bobbing and weaving.
Bobbing and weaving.
avoiding all of the oncoming traffic. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So as you were driving, your glove box pops open, and inside it there's a card.
A card. Okay, I'm gonna grab the card.
Look at the road. Your eyes on the road.
Yeah.
Eyes on the road.
And you see immediately that it is a calling card. You flip it open. Calling card being an organization that is an acronym that I don't have anymore because somebody removed it from the sheet. Yeah, I know. It's tragic. So if somebody can find it, that would be great. I have no idea what calling card stands for, but I remember it being a really great idea.
Okay.
So we're using it anyway.
Then I temporarily forgot how to read. I'm like,
This is not a Kaz situation, right?
says, I don't remember things. I know how to read, but I temporarily
Forgot how to read because that's you're following.
Kaz does not ever remember how to read.
It flips open, if you care to flip it open. And inside it says report to etc. immediately.
Okay.
Top priority.
Okay. So I'm gonna light it on fire and throw it out the window. and hopefully not like burn down a deer or something.
It explodes.
Burn down a deer.
But chances are you don't notice.
Okay. Or I forget.
Who wants to go next?
I guess we can go.
Yep.
There's a close-up of Brother John Love. One hand on the wheel, the other hand aside, of a futuristic car, a 67 Impala. As he's driving down, there might be sounds of clicks and pops going on, and as the scene pans out, there's machine gun fire everywhere. Like some coming from battleships and everything. Then you realize the car's on water. And as the screen pans out even more, indeed, the Impala is actually a hovermobile on the water. I think I forgot something as I look up in the air as a plane's crashing down and there's a woman with 2 machine guns. So,
The Fanny Lardell, international woman of mystery, descends from the crashing plane, her parachute full of air in front of her. Not in front, that would be very tragic. Ahead of her. A machine gun in each hand as she mercilessly takes down the enemies on the ground who are in hot pursuit of her husband. And using her communications equipment very futuristic, she signals to her husband, John, you are driving like a maniac. Did you remember to pick up the eggs?
nah, baby, I don't need eggs. That's last year. I'm a vegan now.
How do you expect me to have my incredibly fluffy omelette without eggs?
You can try them vegan omelets. They're called omelets.
This sounds like American foolishness.
Okay. Americans invented anything and everything.
And as you descend and land perfectly into the passenger
My face
seat,
hurts.
cutting off your parachutes and laying them float behind you, a seagull lands, because it's convertible, obviously, lands on the top of the windshield, and you notice there is a note tied to its leg.
Fanny leaves her husband to deal with this as she ties a kerchief around her hair and dons her large sunglasses. Very fashionable.
Of course.
Just with one hand, without even looking back, I take it, and then I fist bump the seagull as it flies away.
The seagull kind of headbutts.
Adrian, you just won. You guys won the game.
I let cigarettes.
And as I do that, I actually
Don't
feed
smoke, Ginger.
the note into this thing that's called an A-track player. And this goes...
Very specialized 8-track player.
Very futuristic
I have a
technology.
9-track.
And it plays out audio of the chief speaking. Agents Brother Love and Francine Ryder, please report to etc. headquarters immediately. Top priority.
Looks like our honeymoon's over. Time to get into the action.
Save the world again.
And I press a button, and suddenly the Impala gains wings and begins to fly
Okay,
away.
alright, now I'll let you have a hovercraft, but you were flying the hovercraft to the private jet.
Okay, but what if that fist bumping of the seagull, the fist bumping of the seagull, that was actually a signal to get more seagulls to like sort of like a house of occupied seagulls instead of balloons.
They're all robotic seagulls.
A horde of robotic seagulls.
Oh my god.
You can't just drive into like a USS Navy sea carrier that says fly away. Just wait for us.
James and the Giant Peach.
And so that's there.
The camera pulls in close. Mumford St. Royal with his hand on the wheel. You see him moving while people are cheering. You hear in the distance people sort of screaming and cheering, and he's sitting there basking in the glory and just moving back and forth. And as the camera pulls out, he's outside one of those little cars in a supermarket in London that you drop the quarters in. And he's there, and there's a child yelling at him to get off. And then his mother walks out of the supermarket, and he says, "Boy, now this is yours," and taps it with the umbrella. "Not fast enough for me, only worth a penny." And I go grab the bags from my mother, and I follow her to her car.
From your mother.
Mine.
Okay. It is at this point that you realize as you reach the car
Yes.
that that's not your mother. That is an agent in disguise,
Ha!
and they hand you a calling card and then walk off.
I immediately drop it, and I go to pick it up, and then my hat falls off, and then I pick it up and I look at it.
And you hear your actual mother calling, Mumford, where did you go?
What, Mumsy?
Well, I left him right on this here car.
I opened up my umbrella. Mumsy, over here!
And you go and retrieve your mother and read the card.
retrieve my mother and
Says
read the
the
card.
same thing as all the others.
Ha! Well, mysteries afoot. And I just kind of like do a little dance. And my mother slaps me on the back of the head. Get in the car, Mumford.
Your mom has the same voice as
She
you.
has the same voice as me.
Exact same voice.
Where do you think I got it from? It's hereditary.
They do say that accents run on the mother's side.
Yes, I do.
So the scene closes out, and all of you, as the scene comes back, all of you are standing in a very, very British ministry type room with the wood paneling and the dark red curtains and a very official looking person behind a very old oak desk. And you're all seated or standing as you like.
I'm leaning against a pillar.
And did we get actual physical descriptions of people?
Not yet.
No, we didn't actually.
So let's go around. We're just gonna go clockwise. Actually describing what you look like where you're standing in the room.
Fanny is very fashionable. She has a sort of what is the name? Audrey Hepburn figure to her, and the very lovely hair that is a brunette color with black headbands. She is currently dressed in the latest fashion from Paris, complete with a mini skirt. Her cigarette is on one of those extenders, how you say, plastic. And she is leaning very comfortably against the chair upon which her husband sits.
Well, Mr. Brother Love, it's just sitting back reclining, doesn't find this place relatively sterile, so he decides to take out, 4 or 5 Marlboro cigarettes, the American classic. Just lights them one at a time, just to make sure that, cigarettes are good for health, as we all know right now. He looks a little bit between Sidney Poitier.
1965.
Don't
smoke,
Don't
kid.
smoke.
It's actually it's bad.
But in 1965, they thought that they were.
Then it was good.
They were good for you then. Before those darn, I don't know.
It was good for
was gonna get
dieting,
indignant
it was
about
good
something.
to curb, anxiety.
Yeah.
It's a cure-all.
Actually, they still
It is
are.
good for none of those things.
Anyway, but he's sitting down, he's in all black, including gloves, even though it's kind of temperate out here. Glasses, even though he's inside, and it's probably night. And, there's a hint of, this music in the background, this doom, doom, doom. You can't really tell where it's from.
Just happen. It's just like, where is that coming from?
Yeah.
The infectious rhythms.
Just looking relatively bored.
All right, just in time is leaning against a pillar, trying to look like a little too cool to the point where it doesn't look that cool. He pretty much is wearing the same thing that I'm wearing right now, leather jacket. He's always wearing that. He only has 2 different kinds of outfits, very cartoon character-esque, like multiple copies of the same outfit. So it's either he's wearing this or he's wearing his vacation clothes, which is a Hawaiian shirt and khaki cargo shorts, basically. What?
Tuxedo.
No, I never have a tuxedo. No, I just
son.
get them dirty. I spill my grape juice all the time, and so I've never actually owned a tux. I only rent them, and it's very expensive if you're renting a tux if you spill grape juice on them. So yeah, either he's dressed exactly like this or he's dressed like Jimmy Buffett.
So wait, Justin's a notorious grape juice fanatic?
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
He was. He used to be.
He had to quit.
Also, I'm chewing gum because I don't smoke, because smoking's bad. Actually, I ended up getting some intel, and I found out smoking's bad before anyone else knew.
You got third-hand smoke? Is that what
Third-hand smoke.
Yeah.
The cancer actually made me almost grow a third hand.
Oh God.
Yeah, all the radiation from cigarettes.
Sorry, Justin. I'm sorry to hear that, Justin.
It was rough. So
Mr. Time.
I'm an avid gum chewer, ex grape juice drinker.
Mumford is, let's give a quick description of Mumford. Mumford is about, let's say 5'6", probably, let's say 32. No, 36. Let's go with 30. Let's keep 6. 5'6", 36. He also has red hair combed very nicely with a dapper cap on top and a very thin and twisty red mustache. He is leaning very much close, but on the other side of the room to Justin, trying to kind of sort of weasel in on this kind of cool guy thing. He's waiting, a little impatient. He looks at his watch and pours his tea all over himself and tries to dust it off before anyone notices. And then he goes back to leaning, but then sticks his hand inside of a flower pot, but just stays there because reasons.
So this is like a Gap commercial and then Mumford.
There's no more
But
tea in
everyone's
my
just-
cup.
Spilling things on each other.
And a Miss Butler comes and refills
thank you.
it for you.
Thank you. I'm just going to sing Jeeves.
Jeeves.
Indeed, yes, it is Jeeves, in fact, yes. You're excused, Jeeves. And the chief, as you know him, comes from a hidden doorway at the back of the room and says, "I'm terribly sorry to keep you all waiting. We have some very urgent business to deal with."
I walk over to shake his hand, but I have potted plant hand on me.
Dear, he takes his pocket kerchief out and
I just,
puts it over his hand and shakes your hand.
and then I take the kerchief with him and kind of wipe it off. Thank you.
Just,
No, it's yours. I don't want to take it. It's fine.
Jeeves.
Very fine.
Jeeves. Oh, thank you. Jeeves comes and takes it. Jeeves is free now.
Live your best life, Jeeves.
We've gathered you here today, etc., to deal with a very urgent matter.
Yes.
It seems that we've received an urgent message threatening the world's cheese supply.
What?
From Grandma.
My grandma?
No, Grandma.
Oh,
The grandma.
Do you not know what grandma is?
I know what. I know. Don't you dare! I'm going to please let the chief explain what grandma is.
Yes, Grandma, of course, standing for Globally Ravaging Agency of Notorious Devilish Might-hungry agents.
Simple.
Grandma.
Simple.
Yes.
Where were they founded?
When were they founded?
Well, it's hardly relevant.
Exactly. My point is. Thank you, Chief. Sorry. Please continue. These Americans.
So we've received a message threatening the world's cheese supply. Well, let me just show you. And he presses a button that was hidden on his desk on his lamp, like the top, the little nozzle thing that screws on that holds the lampshade on. It's actually a button that he presses, and a projector screen starts to raise down behind him and then gets stuck halfway. And he.
We have dealt with Grandma as part of Fister very often in the past.
Back there wrestling down. Pull it down.
I just go over and try to help, and I rip it a little bit, but then I try to piece it together with tape from the. I got a stapler off the desk, and I'm like, nah.
Like one end ends up down,
Yeah.
and then the other one's even more stuck, and then you've got to push the end back up.
Yeah.
And this goes on for a couple of minutes while you all get restless, and then finally, Jeeves comes over and presses a different button. And it all goes back up, and the little chief who looks suspiciously like a very short John Cleese.
Oh.
Yes.
Very short.
Perfect.
Gets raised up with it. Let's go.
Intro skill, please.
Goodness.
It's my favorite kind of jump.
He goes and presses the button again, and it comes all the way down to the top. And the message reads: on screen there is a woman who is actually dressed very similar to me, and The message reads, "Greetings, world governments. I am the chief agent of Grandma. I am here to deliver an ultimatum. If you do not transfer $2 million to the bank account listed below, I will release a virus that will make all the world's cheese moldy."
Like the French.
They are monsters.
Wait,
Wait, aren't you?
but when do we get delivered the old tomato?
Ultimate.
She continues, "If you do not deliver this to me within 3 days, expect to never have cheese again."
This is untenable.
Then it just is the bank account number scrolling across the screen repeatedly.
We'll steal their identity.
Grandma must be stopped. We cannot allow the world's cheese to be spoiled in this manner. Only most controlled modes are allowed anywhere near dairy products.
I may be a vegan, not allowed to have meat, milk, eggs. But you know what? The cheese stands alone in my heart.
I don't really understand what the big problem is. I heard that in the future everyone's going to be chewing gum for meals, so you could just get some cheese-flavored gums.
But you see, it isn't the future yet.
Yes.
But it will be. In fact, it is now.
Well,
No, now
Technically.
it's the past.
let me check my watch again, and I spill. Try to check if it's the past or present. Oh no! Now it's on my little dangles.
Jeeves comes back in, but he's dressed in like a Hawaiian shirt and some shorts, and he leaves a suitcase at the door.
Oh jeez.
And he's got in the pocket of the Hawaiian shirt, he's got the dirty napkin.
I'm going to walk up to him. Give me my clothes back.
And he pulls, "Excuse me, these are mine." I keep doing the same British old man. Practice. I have none.
But so much game.
And he says, "This is the last time. You're going to have to get your own. I'm leaving now."
Thank you.
And he sets the cheese and such down on the edge of the desk.
This could be the last time you can ever have cheese again, and we do not succeed.
Well, then I guess we're going to have to do something about it.
Indeed.
And that's something. I'm going to let the chief talk.
Well, you see, we will give you all the resources you need, and craft services will be happy to provide you with the latest in our devices.
Craft services.
Yes, of course. Craft services, covert recon, and fishy technology.
Oh.
Yes, they make all of et cetera's wonderful gadgets for our agents.
Excellent.
And so I assume your fishing equipment.
We have that too, of course, yes.
Yes.
But obviously, this is of primary importance to all of the world, which is why we've assembled such agents of wonderful caliber from each of your individual organizations. Yes.
Yes, well, as a representative of Fister, I would be most happy to assist with this most dire and important mission.
And we are always happy to work with Fista.
Fista, is that new?
No, not really, no.
Have you never heard of the Female International Strike Team Emergency Responders?
No, but I'd like to.
And exactly who are you?
Oh, my name is Mumford St. Royal, the top British spy for Mum.
I've never heard of you or Mum.
Well, if you haven't heard of me, then you probably wouldn't know my mother. What a weird thing to say.
You work for your own mother?
Yes.
And I see.
And for the
do not-
chief,
I
on
do not
weekends, when I'm
know-
not available.
But what organization are you a part of?
This organization, and Mum.
I do not wish to discuss in the ways in which you are a part of your mother. However,
Well, she's a part of me as much as I'm a part of her.
you are a part of etc., etc.
Yes.
I believe you have an opening. Perhaps you would like to fill it.
I think that Mumford's particular skill set would be somewhat wasted as a butler. We'll just promote one of the groundskeepers. I'm sure it will be fine.
Thank you, Chief.
You're quite dubiously welcome.
Well then what organization is your mom with?
I don't know. I never really asked her.
Why not?
What an incredible agent.
Quite a moment.
But,
Sorry.
You must get it from your father.
I walk over to the tea and I go to pick it up and I just grab the pot with my hand and I mean, yeah.
So yes, we've gathered you all here because this is of primary importance. The only lead that we have at the moment, I'm afraid, is the only moment we have at the lead. The lead that we have at the moment is
It's spitted out man.
sorry. We've got a mole at the racing club that is apparently a front for Grandma.
Racing, you say?
So, yes.
It's a good thing you have the best damn racer in the world. Brother Love.
I know, I'm good.
He was not talking about you.
What? I'm sorry, I can't understand you.
She was saying,
The accent's from Peru.
Peru.
Paris!
See? Sounds weird,
Remember,
right?
this is like the one place I've never been to.
Montreal.
This makes sense.
Ah, that place over above that's on top of America.
She was saying,
The America hat.
me, Brother John Love III, is swiftness. Is the best damn driver in the world.
Really?
Yes. That's why I am the best agent of Brits.
Have you seen my car?
Have you seen my car?
I spent the whole morning driving on the wrong side of the road, apparently.
I spent the time morning
And look at
driving
me.
on
You're
water.
not selling yourself.
But yet here I am.
He does have a point, though.
Gentlemen, you're both quite good drivers, which is why you will both be racing.
But against each other.
Well, yes, but working together, of course.
Of
But
course.
You must infiltrate the racing club. All of you must infiltrate the racing clubs in ways that fit to your specific talents. Perhaps not as a tea server.
Oh, absolutely not. I would never do something that undignified.
Of course.
do that
True
in
racers
private.
know they can only infiltrate by going a quarter mile at a time. What?
Scott,
I got him a bit wet.
You all come
I
very
think the
highly-
pair of you need to take that into privacy.
We should discuss this, right?
In private.
Yes.
your wet hands?
How I'm going to... Anyway, Brit. Was
Yes.
it? What does that stand for?
The bastion of righteous, intelligent, and tall seamen.
Sailors.
Seaman?
Well,
But seaman works better.
look,
Sailor Seaman, that's like... that's like
It is
Oh.
now seaman. Let's be clear on this.
There
do you
are
get points if
Let's make
it's...
it very clear what kind of show this is.
let's be honest. Before I was a top agent in the international organization, I was with the U.S. Navy. I was one of the best seamen in the world, both strong and vigorous.
I love strong and vigorous seamen.
As is promised.
My father was one. And so was I, hopefully.
You were?
Well, I was hoping to be one, but then I became so good at being a spy.
In the future, perhaps.
Yeah, so it's the future. We'll go back to that now. Like hashtag seaman, thank you so much for that. Enjoy.
Well, I learned all my driving from FART, which is the Freelance Acting Reliable Tactics.
You're a freelancer.
Yeah, it was.
The whole
It's changed, there was-
organization started as freelancing,
Yeah.
but then they became part of a government, and
It was-
very complicated.
There was some falling out. There was a schism. It was really weird. It's messy.
you
Us Brits
are-
heard about the fart boys.
This, the fart levers,
Yeah.
the betrayers.
Well, my mom hasn't mentioned anything about you.
Fistel is not involved in any of this business.
That's because you are a
Fistels tend to stick to other fistels. It's just better that way, less messy.
That's
There's
fine.
less
The
need
only-
for
I,
uncomfortable conversations.
That's fine. The only thing that you need to worry about, Fart, is it's coming back and it's going to be loud.
well, you guys were particularly sneaky. Were you very silent?
We used to be
Make a
very
stink, of
silent.
course, as well.
Yes.
Silent but deadly.
There we go.
Yes.
You set them up, I knock them down.
That's just a standard laugh.
I understand. This
It's
is
not even a
probably the
laugh,
most
it's just
inopportune time.
So, as I was saying, you will all need to infiltrate, as is your particular
Fractal eye. Toot. Oh, that was good.
Fractal Eye. Do tell us what that stands
That
for.
was
Please do. Oh my god.
Traders out on
Toots.
Toot.
It's terrible.
Traitors on other traitors.
Top. Onward. Official traitors.
So anyway, infiltrate the organization. To the best of your abilities, find out
We're
who
the
the
best
goal
group you can get.
is, and extract them.
I think we will find we have the right semen for this infiltration.
That's not bad, Krillin.
Certainly
Oh,
hope
Krillin,
so.
that's good.
I go to do the solid thing too, but I just hit my hand on the table. Ah! I'm bored.
Onward, if you're gonna ever be a proper seaman, you have to know to get to the point.
Please proceed to craft services, and you will find the information on the way. Our liaisons will liaise you.
Oh, it has been quite some time since we have been liaised.
Ooh, that one time in Marcel.
Mm.
I lean over to Justin and I'm like, I think there's something between those two.
I'm gonna pull out a piece of gum and
Just put it in my mouth and then pull it back out.
and then I eat it. I realize that I'm running low. I
Just
can't
like
really spare
Mom.
'em. Just like Mom used to do.
Brother John Love knows how to get in and out of a tight spot, as do the fisters.
You lady fisters are always something else.
You know, we value ourselves on our persistence, and problem solving.
Always using the force.
Not too much force, otherwise this gets uncomfortable for everyone.
And sometimes infiltration requires you just easing in.
How long will this take? I have to go bathe Mother. If she's not back for her 9 p.m. bath, she gets a bit saucy.
So,
What has happened? Oh, I found something. Oh, okay. Continue. No, we're all good.
Are we?
I'm sorry. What?
So this basically, as you're proceeding down, it's very much a get smart sort of a scenario where you start by walking down a hallway and then walk you have to walk forwards and then you walk backwards and then you walk forwards and then you walk backwards and then a wall opens and then you proceed into it and it closes behind you and you keep going down this hallway and you go into a phone booth and you all cram into this phone booth together, right? And you struggle to get the door closed.
My umbrella opens in the middle of it, and I'm like,
Well,
sorry, it went
well,
off prematurely.
While we're stuck in there, everyone just hears like a little,
That's just my agency.
and then but then actually as that happens, I'm like, hello?
What is
What?
it?
No, I can't take that gig right now. I'm doing something very important.
What is that rectangle on your head?
It's something new that's going to be coming out soon. Don't worry about it. I designed it. Don't worry about it. Whatever.
It looks like a...
Yeah. What?
You're all crammed in there like this.
What? No. Fuck David Niven.
Have you?
David
Elevator
Niven is a
goes
national
down.
treasure! I try to, like, I'm in my pocket trying to pull out a pair of gloves to just kind of slap him, but it's so tight.
And just as
There.
It's just like-
just as you get it free, the bottom drops out of the elevator and you're going down a slidey chute.
This whole time, Fanny remains totally composed, and also her cigarette remains lit.
Ooh. Just fall. I just.
Yeah. As you get to the end of the swirly slide, which has a couple of fun little bumps in it,
Wait.
just for fun, and you land at the bottom, all of you perfectly, walking a few steps forward as you land, and you are surrounded in basically a warehouse-style room with.
Mumford land?
Umbrella. I'm falling.
He never actually made it onto the slide.
Yeah,
It's just the umbrella went out,
just-
and he's just kind of slowly,
A little help, please.
slowly.
Just grab my toes,
I mean,
please. Just pull my,
I'm gonna
pull
grab
my
your feet and just. And it's actually really difficult. I'm like,
and you pull, my pants come down, and I fall on the ground, and you just see that I am not wearing any underwear.
Oh no.
And I just put the umbrella between my legs and pull the right up.
Well,
Sorry you saw me without my bathers.
And you are in a warehouse-style room. There are various explosions and screams, and perhaps, I had a thing for this, but I'm not messing with Sirenscape too much because it's beyond me right now.
also,
Um,
as we're walking in, I'm going to be doing the most particularly silly walk that I could come up with, just to try to fit into the whole UK vibe.
Sure.
Like approximately 1 foot, about 3 feet behind me at first, and then my left knee on the next step is going to actually rotate 180 degrees, and then so does my right one, and then I just walk like an ostrich.
As you were
It's a
doing
fancy
this,
lab.
a person in a lab coat, a very short person in a lab coat. In fact, everybody here is very short, not little people stature. They're just tiny people.
You are trying to say something about the British.
No.
Oh, they're physically short, not their temperament.
Oh,
No, they're
Okay.
physically short. In fact,
How is their temperament?
they are.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
you are not
They're,
calling me short, though.
They're
Just making sure.
they're tiny potatoes.
What?
They're tiny potatoes. They're agents of potato, or intended to be agents of potato, that the miniaturization process didn't quite take all the way.
Boiling them
So
in the
they're
stew.
just really small instead of being tiny, which is what tiny potatoes are supposed to be.
So when you said get smart earlier, for some reason I didn't hear get smart. I heard Willy Wonka, and like the room was just getting
Right,
smaller,
right.
was where I thought that was gonna go, and then this would have led to the Oompa Loompas. So
no Oompa Loompas.
Dang it.
No Oompa Loompas.
darn it.
Potatoes.
But tiny potatoes.
I'm okay with this.
So yeah, agents of potato that went through the miniaturization
call them
process
chips.
to be espionage agents, but it didn't quite take all the way.
Are
They now work in the
there,
lab.
are there any actual tiny potatoes? Or are all the
You-
tiny potatoes
not that
about
you can
5
see.
foot tall?
No, there are actually. It has succeeded on some people, some operatives. You've never seen one because they're so small.
Because they are very tiny.
Oh.
yeah.
you're saying these are just half-baked potatoes?
No, that's a different branch
Oh.
actually. As is mashed potatoes. That's actually that's.
I've heard of scallop.
They're dead, but. So anyway, he comes up and
This
he
took a dark turn.
measures you in a variety as you're walking. Hurries to keep up and does a bunch of measurements and then runs off. On you specifically,
I'm
as
used
you
to
are
that.
doing the silly
They
walk.
just
I'm used to that.
So, setting the scene, continuing to set the scene, there's some small people that look like children, basically playing with flamethrowers over to one side. There's a couple of beautiful cars for those of you that are into cars. They're both Jaguars, unfortunately, but yeah, they're both Jaguars, and
I don't drive.
Jaguars are bullshit.
then
What?
I only drive Ford.
American muscle.
Yep.
Solid.
Well, yeah.
over to another side. There's like just a big open area, and there's a bunch of people, a bunch of people working in it. Some of the potatoes and some of the not potatoes working in it. But you don't see any objects there. But everybody's working like normal. But
Did
you
you-
just don't see anything.
Can I walk over and examine?
You could try.
I try to walk over and examine.
Okay. Do you? There's something here for that. I'm sure there's something here for that.
Persuade?
How is there's no like notice check?
No.
I don't know. Give me a wits roll.
Okay. Wait, this is my cup. It's not dice.
Just roll your cup.
I keep my dice in my cup when I do my.
I rolled a right side up.
Did we already
Wait,
cover what the
wait.
potato stands for?
And what does potatoes stand for?
Love how you pulled away one of your successfuls.
It's
Oh.
Persons of Taste and Terror Operational Espionage Service.
So what do I need to roll to get
Potatoes.
3.
3? I need to get 3 or above.
Oh, no.
No.
Two or
So
above.
you roll 3. If it says 3, you
Yeah.
roll 3 dice, and you tell me which ones are 6 or above.
Oh, 1.
So you only get 1.
Yeah.
You see nothing.
Oh,
Like you see the people, and
Drat.
and occasionally you can even hear an object moving, but that's it. You see nothing over there.
You know what I'm gonna pull out all the cigarettes out of my marble case at once, light them up, take a deep breath, and then blow a bunch of smoke in that area.
Oh, that's smart.
Oh.
That's good. I'm gonna put on goggles.
Roll me a wits.
I try to look through your guns.
It's really hard to roll the gloves.
I like the gloves.
1.
No glove, no
Most
love.
of the smoke just goes around you. However, some of it does kind of outline a console that somebody's working on. And one of the workers asks for one. Oh, can I have one of
But
those?
of course.
Please? Thank you. Lands right
It's like Friday. Light.
You already lit them.
Oh yeah, I have a bunch of them. I just start.
And it'll do like a reverse
I'm-
string
I'm-
shot, like into
I'm-
the mouth.
Somebody
Fanny swaps
runs
out
up to
to,
you
cigarettes.
and stops you and says, "Please put these shoes on. It'll fix the walking problem. We've researched it extensively. These should be exactly your size."
No, actually, I should be fine. And then I rearrange my knees back to their regular position.
Oh,
It's fine. It's not my shoes. It's just
you
legs.
know,
Just weird legs.
it's not like we
Tall people
put
problems.
in any sort of trouble for this at all.
Okay,
Medicines
all right,
alright.
fine. And then okay, then I immediately feel really bad, and I just pat him on his head. I take my shoes off and take those shoes, and then
I mean, you just but
and then I put these new shoes on, and then lift him up and put him into my old
excuse me,
shoes.
this is very undignified.
I'm giving you free shoes.
These
Come
don't
on.
even fit me.
I'm a celebrity. I
I
sell them.
stock off.
You can sell them, and pretty
In
soon,
the shoes?
pretty soon in the
Oh.
future, there's going to be this thing called eBay. Trust me, it'll be worth millions.
I take some change and I throw it at the person walking away. That's how you deal with these people.
Ow!
Oh, there was a couple.
Rude.
Take the money.
Walking on. So eventually you find the chief of this department who outfits you appropriately with various devices and accoutrements. I have to pull out of the scene for a second. I have gifted everyone the bonus of advanced planning so that we don't have to worry about this purely because none of us had enough time to really do this by the rules. So we're breaking the rules a little, and it's gonna be great. So you all get outfitted with stuff that you feel is appropriate. If you have specific requests already, ideas of things that you would like to have, then now would be a good time to let me know.
Firearms.
Lots of guns. Hidden
It's-
guns,
Arms that are fire.
tiny guns,
Yes.
guns that
Flaming
are tiny
guns.
but
That sound
then
flamies.
extend.
Oui.
You're set for guns.
Dire
Oui.
wolf.
So you
Excellent.
do like the growing guns.
And knives as well.
I like.
Maybe a baton or two.
I do not discriminate. I like the weapons of all sizes, as long as one knows what to do with them.
Makes sense to me.
When she says all sizes, I'm like,
As long as one knows what to do with them.
I'm gonna say I'm sure you've heard about the economy-sized pack of bubble mint gum. I'll take one of those.
So just got. Sure. All right.
Yeah, I can't believe you don't know exactly about this. You'll find out soon.
I just throw money together.
They give you a wallet with a bunch of like tools and stuff.
I immediately drop it. And then I pick it up and I say, thank you.
And it's a very nice leather.
Is it a Swiss Army
leather
wallet?
and stuff like that, basically, yes.
Well, I don't like the Swiss, but I'll take it.
But it's not
pull out
specifically
the
Swiss,
Swiss
it's Italian
emblem.
leather.
Okay,
that
the Italian
tooled
one.
and put tools in. They tooled it.
And it's perfect for this tool.
Yeah, yeah. Anything specific that you would like?
Too
Yeah, I got
cool
three
for
things.
tool.
First of all, brand new pair of sunglasses that have this thing called camera in it. Yeah, have you never heard of a camera?
Oh, I've heard about it.
Yeah, they've existed since 1897. Usually they're this big, but now they're only this big.
Practically minuscule.
You can barely see it at all. See, this feeds into my chest piece. It's like a big old camera. You can't even see it at all.
You add it with an escort.
Yeah, and then the scarf goes right over it so you can't see it. Then get myself a pick.
Well, okay, so you want a camera.
I want a camera.
But you want a pair of glasses.
Yeah, I want the camera, but the actual, like, so I can take pictures here, but it takes it from this giant camera apparatus.
Okay, it's nowhere. The camera doesn't have to be anywhere near that big. In fact, because the size of the glasses, if you want like proper aviators that like,
Yes.
cover the sides and stuff like that, it's built in.
Are you
Solid.
getting aviators?
Of
I
course.
know, that's what I'm going to ask for now.
I might be a seaman, but I can still fly.
Oh, shit. Sorry. I was out of character.
What?
Uh-oh.
can't
He's
see.
just got no eyes.
Just no- it's,
What's so
just
bright in here?
it's just a void. It's just like an empty void. And there's a tiger walking through a cage.
I would also like, how you say, the cigarettes which explode.
Oh, of course. Yes.
I would like. Oh, I have drawn something up for this occasion, and I hand it over. I actually fold it into a paper airplane, and I toss it, and it doesn't go anywhere because I'm not good at building paper airplanes. So I pick it up and walk it over to you, and I hand it to you, and then I pull it back because I realized it was my Christmas list for Mum, and I pull it back out, and it's schematics for a very special umbrella. It's waterproof. It's made of mahogany, and it's only $9.99. I just want a new umbrella. This one's a little old.
Okay.
You could put a gun in it if you want.
I was gonna say,
I
and
mean,
then
you can.
they hand you an umbrella that is also a rocket launcher.
Well,
Oh.
It only has one rocket in it,
oh,
and it is the umbrella.
don't
But-
worry, I only need one.
Just left with the handle.
Yeah. They show you this device, and it goes
So where does it? How does
like
it?
the handle. It's one of the ones with a
I
curved
bet.
handle, right? And you click it, and it goes.
I,
There's like a huge blowback, and the umbrella spirals forward, and then explodes something that somebody was working on, and they're like,
I grab the umbrella and I just ask for like a little piece of tape to cover that button so I don't accidentally press it because I know myself. A little potato man.
they're not all potatoes.
Well, oh, woman, little potato woman too. I'm sorry, it's like 7 foot tall person.
Yeah.
Potato man.
Hey, not potatoes. We're craft services here.
Wink. Could I have some tape for this?
Sure.
I just throw some more change.
Once again, they ignore it, look confused by the money being thrown at them.
There's money everywhere. Someone needs to tidy up this place.
Right. And you wanted, I believe, one more?
Yes. I need myself a purse. PURSE. A personal undercover repelling system for espionage. And it's just a pick, a comb, a personal mirror, and all of them are just for climbing gear, lockpick. But all looks like this personal grooming gear. A purse.
Fair enough. Fair enough. They provide you with a purse, a new pair of glasses with a camera built in. And what was the third thing?
I need
What's the
myself a weapon. Something that's elegant, something that's classy, that's American.
So, you want a baseball bat? You want the airsoft gun? The bazooka? The, how you say, fried food?
I want a Beretta. There's nothing more American than stealing other people's technology.
Okay.
I also take out the Christmas list and again hand it to her. If you can get that carousel for Mom, that'd be great. She would love that.
Sure.
It doesn't have to be weaponized, but it can be.
It will likely explode.
Just as long as it sings that Carpenter song she likes. I don't know if that's the 60s. That's not the 60s. Damn it. Well, then some 60s. Plays that Sinatra song that everyone loves.
I do also need a new belt. The one that activates my car.
You need a belt.
It's a belt that activates my car.
Like the belt on your car.
In the future, I used to have this this device that it's this button that you press and it unlocks your car. You guys will end up getting them soon enough. But mine broke. It was basically the only one that's made. But there's this belt that I heard of that activates the car instead. Not,
Did you retroactively decide your characters from the future?
No.
I just want to be on the
You
same
said from the
page
future.
with
You didn't say
this.
from when you started.
No. I just have contacts and hookups. You know, it's
In the future.
It's no. It's not.
Z-thousands.
It's not in the future. It's things that have been made that are being worked on. They're just not for the public yet. You know. He gets a hovercraft.
Could I have a ham and Swiss
He
sandwich?
does it very stylishly, though.
I want a car belt.
You've got a hovercraft?
Don't you?
No. I don't even have a car.
Somebody completely misunderstanding you brings you the belt from a car. Like from
Just
the
someone's
engine,
car.
one of the belts, and like
And I'm
but it's got a buckle on it.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
like they've turned it into a belt.
that's
This is car DeLorean.
uncomfortable.
Goodness. So you have to think about how you want to actually infiltrate this racing club. It's basically like a like horse racing place, but with cars.
Is the racing something we must be
And a casino.
invited to?
A cover for the racers has been provided. As one of the racers' wives, you are admitted by virtue of that as well.
Will.
And as one of the racers' husbands, you are as well.
Hold on. Now I have a question. How are they going to believe that we're horses?
No, it's car racing.
With horses?
Were you anticipating that you and I would be ridden into this place by John and Justin?
I'm beginning to think you guys are making an ass of me. That's not a horse, but still. It's
There's
a
a
terrible
donkey.
pun. I'm not good at puns.
Wait, before the race.
Oh no.
Fitz.
Talking to
Yes, I
plastic
need.
again.
I need a car. For a race. Yes, one of the ones from the future. That's not out yet. No. It's okay. This one, I know you've been very excited about this. It's the small one. I believe it's called the Smart Car. Super miniature actual racing thing. Thank you.
He's gonna totally get me.
Sorry about that, you guys. If you heard that, he just got his wisdom teeth removed. His mouth's all swollen.
Anna, you killed that. That was good.
So, yeah. So, can we think of a way to get Mumford in?
I thought right there, the husband.
I'm not opposed to it. It is 1965.
We're not heathens.
Well,
Yeah,
it is also
modern
fictional,
people.
1965. So
Yes, so maybe the
we
world's a
can do
pleasant
whatever
place.
you want.
Yeah. Very modern and forward thinking.
It's
I
a-
suppose I could be a believable husband. I do have a certain charm about
Also,
me.
pretty sure loving has not happened yet, so
Ooh.
No, it's as far as I'm concerned. Like we're
I
just
don't know.
kinda-
I don't know the
like,
timeline for
because
that.
we want to keep a light tone. We're basically saying everybody's equal in this world because
Wow.
I can.
Because we can.
We'll say that some super villain.
Everyone is equal except us and the Americans.
Yeah.
The French are clearly superior.
Sure, baby.
Possibly also
Sure.
the British.
I thought you were Slovakian.
But through the evil machinations
Just fucking
of
can't trust
a
this
rogue
Peru.
Fister agent,
What does Fister even mean?
equality was actually achieved a few decades ago. Fister? We already covered
We've
Fister.
covered it.
Female
Yes.
International Strike Team Emergency Responders.
Thank you.
They were founded around the suffragette era.
Why did you just hand me some tomatillo salsa, Andrew?
Drink it. Trust me.
Wow.
I am very afraid for you.
Why?
I wasn't serious.
You told him to drink it. What did you think would happen? You foolish man!
I can't believe you actually drank that. That's my gum juice.
You have a gum juice.
Sorry, us Americans love pranks.
Wait, what was that a prank? You just told me to drink it.
Zip
It was gum juice. My lips are burning.
I believe there was rails at some point.
No. No.
What's it?
Where are they?
Where was it?
No.
Was
Where
it
are
between
they?
the fister or
They're
was it
way over there.
where you fist bumped a seagull? Where are the
So-
rails?
The last time I saw rails was when I realized that I could make this adventure literally about a villain ruining cheese for the world. That was the last time I saw rails.
I think that is basically cause for the apocalypse, but you know, your mileage may vary. Alright, then we shall infiltrate this club by the pair of you being racers, by myself posing as Justin's wife, and by, what is your name again?
Mumford.
Mumford.
Saint Royale.
Mumford.
With cheese.
You know,
But
people
not
keep
for
saying
long.
That, and I don't understand.
Mumford
It's only the
Saint
60s.
Cheese. Posing as John's husband.
Yes. I will do great things.
Not with my husband, you will not.
Is this your husband?
You are going to be John's husband.
I'm your... I told you there was a thing between those two.
Obviously, we are spies. This does not work if we go in as ourselves. Therefore, I can clearly not go in as the beautiful, famous international fistel agent Fanny Ryder, married to John Love the third. Therefore, I must go in as the wife to Just in Time.
Well,
Who I am clearly not. I am so many leagues above his possibility as a for a wife.
Baby, you know that makes you Fanny Time, right?
Well, I suppose I will have to put Fanny Ryder Love on the shelf for the moment.
Yes, we should all have new names if we're going to be doing this. Hold on 1 second. Yes, Fitz. I need a name. Okay, then just put them to bed. Yeah, just put. Okay, that's better. So, are you okay? Have you had your Snickers? Thank you. Okay, I need a new name, something that is completely different from Just in Time. Okay? That's genius.
Even
Thank you.
Tarragon.
All right, my new name is Dustin Slime.
Fanny Slime.
Oh, God. This got... I see nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I'm going with AJ and I'm a little... Can we... Jesus Christ.
It's my gum juice. It's my Dustin Slime.
No, chat, stop. Chat, no.
Chat's the worst culprit here.
No, I think Fritz is. Dustin the Wind Boy. Dustin the Wind. Dustin the Wind. I should have brought Dustin the Wind back.
Dustin the Wind Boy.
Oh, Dustin the Wind Boy. He was my favorite character that never made it to the
If you
stage
get
of
to
existence.
drive a convertible, then you are Dustin in the wind.
Oh, I don't think the convertible version of the smart car has come out yet.
It's okay, you're not getting a smart
You're
car.
not You gotta race it. Smart cars can barely drive.
What you end up
It's a
getting,
prototype.
what you end up getting
That's even
is
better.
a mini that's wearing glasses.
Wait, does it have a little mustache like the lift,
Sure.
like the lift cars?
Sure, but it's not pink. It's black.
That'll
Because,
do.
English, dignified.
Yes.
Well, clearly everyone know Brother John Love III is swiftness. I'm just too handsome to be hidden. So let me use my hidden disguise. And now I'm the mysterious Racer Malcolm X.
Pleasure to meet you, Racer Malcolm X. Have you seen my friend John Love?
Just they tear down
I'm
everything.
actually John Love.
Oh my.
I am also a master of disguise.
And I shall be Miguel Caine. Or are you supposed to think about more? Because that's all I haven't been paying attention for about 25
I
minutes.
have a very long list of puns. Of pun names, if you would like. You could be,
I choose.
General Malaise. Daniel D. Lyon.
I want to be just in time.
You could be, Richard Taylor.
And my name is Just in Time. It's an opening.
Alright, fine.
No, what's give me one more and I'll see. Let's see. It's got to be a banger.
Bend over.
That might be a little too on the
That
nose.
is, in fact, a banger.
You could be,
Bangarang.
Just call yourself Bangers and Mash.
My name is Bang Bang Roofy.
you could be a Poly.
Ruthie. What to say?
You could be Polynesia, or Polymath, or Polyglot. There's some more.
Please keep going.
You could be Jack Offman.
That sounds good.
You should be Hugh Jass.
I choose to be Hugh Jackman.
The
Keep
jokes,
dreaming.
jokes live at themselves.
I like
There's
David
also-
Tyler Moore.
Can you do a Scottish accent? You could be Phil McCracken.
I couldn't do a story like that.
Alright.
Hate Sean Connery.
How about just Richard Jackman?
Not Sean Connery.
I want to be just
Just be Sean Connery.
Sean Connery. That won't raise any flags in this spy thing.
You could be Asterisk.
Ooh,
There's a good spy name.
Asterisk.
I think Aster
I
is
like
actually
that.
a woman's
That's-
name, but
I'll take it.
Woman's name, it's
My mom wanted a woman.
Asterisk.
Like not even
Yes.
not even instead of a son. Just
No, I
in
wasn't
general.
talking about that.
My mom's always wanted her own woman.
Anyway, asterisk is good.
There's also Max Danger.
Danger's his middle name.
I will be Max
And-
Danger.
And his last name as well.
I will
I like Dusty Bottom, BB
You'll be
Phantom.
Maxine
I
Danger.
will be Maxine Danger.
Danger.
Parlez-moi to Dustin Slime.
See, I think like Dustin Slime just sounds very much like a villain name, so it works.
Sure.
It's,
Yeah.
it's no one will know the difference.
I'm just I'm a very wet man.
So is there anything else?
Cover
There is
myself
so
in-
much moisture happening on this side.
I
of
just
the
pull out a
room.
little jar and I start covering myself in grease.
Hair grease. Oh, you say
Grease like bacon grease.
Oh.
Not only is it effective to make you look like a villain, but also it smells great.
I rub some toast on him and sort of lap it up.
Oh.
I am very tempted to use your cooking ingredients, but I digress. We need to move forward with the plot.
Is there anything you would like to do before infiltrating the races?
Yes. I would like to make a call to the betting ring for that thing and bet $500 on myself.
Is that truly all you wish to do?
What a man.
Look, I'm fabulously wealthy, but I'm not gonna spend $1,000. That's just being ostentatious. Yes, $500 on the mysterious Racer Malcolm X. I know he's handsome and debonair. No, I also know he's mysterious too, and sexual. Yes, like sexy. Yeah, like sexy chocolate. Yes, exactly like sexy chocolate. Yes, you just think of sex and chocolate. Yes.
Excuse me, are you still there?
Thank you. 500 on sexual chocolate, Malcolm X.
Okay, so I got to point out real quick.
Chat can hear that.
Oh, they apparently they can. Sally pointed out a great character name, Hell of a Bottom Carner. Or Carter.
Carner.
Hell of a Bottom
Hell of a bottom Carter. Okay, I changed my mind. I'm gonna be
That's
hell of a bottom
Beefy
Carter.
McLarge Huge. That's a good one.
Oh dear.
Chunk man beef.
Flint Iron Stag. Yeah, Flint Iron Stag. I like that one.
So,
So I want to put
Me
$500
too.
down on John Love, but because I forgot that we changed our names, and so I'm looking at the list of names and I leave because I think I'm at the wrong place.
fair enough.
Is it really early to do?
Oh.
We are done with the prep work? Yes? Yes, apparently we are done with the prep work. We shall move on.
Yeah.
And Fanny storms away towards, you've left. She redirects you. As you are leaving, she grabs you by the shoulder. No, this way.
So this is about a day later. All of your prep work has been installed.
What was yesterday?
Tuesday.
It was just a
Tuesday.
random Tuesday.
Just a random Tuesday, huh?
Just a random. Somebody saw what I did there.
Oh, that was good.
Oh shoot! Random Tuesday's our anniversary. Right. Uh-oh.
This is an interesting holiday, Random Tuesday. It's a holiday that is on a random Tuesday every year, and nobody really knows how it's decided. It just kind of shows up on all the calendars.
And that's
it's
just
a totally different Tuesday every year.
What's the celebration for it? Like what are the festivities?
It is argued about at length. The good guys think that it's a celebration of victories over evil and what is good and right and conquest being averted and the world being saved and so on. And of course the villains, they think that it's about persistence and hard work and chaos, particularly chaos because it's random, you know.
And there is sacrifices.
To the red god.
That was a romantic night when we got married.
Or the blue god, depending on
What side?
Yeah.
What side you are
Side,
on.
Yeah.
Obviously. All right. So we have taken this joke too far.
Speaking
Moving on.
Yeah, that was.
And fast forward.
That was an in-joke about the person Random Tuesday, if you do not understand.
I think
Couldn't
everybody here
figure
knows
that out.
what she-
And even if they couldn't, like, they had time to open up a whole book and like scroll through.
Open up an
like,
encyclopedia,
Google.
look up Random Tuesday,
Pod
and be
Lawrence
like,
faces
oh,
there,
You can
obviously.
find
It
her
looks
on
like
this
it's
very
not-
channel on Wednesday nights on Leviathan, the
Yeah.
Distant Stars. You can also find myself there. It's very amazing.
And it is.
back to the game.
So
Jesus Christ.
yeah, it's been about a day, so it's Wednesday now,
No.
a very specific Wednesday.
Yeah.
Hello, Georgia.
And that accent. And so that gave time for all of your bet to be placed after they installed your secret identities,
And I was able to bathe Mom.
and you were able to go and bathe Mom.
Yes.
And she was very salty about.
Of course she
But you
was.
watched that off, so it's fine.
Ugh.
And
How did she get salty? How did she get so salty?
It's
Mom's been swimming in the ocean again.
it's preserving her. And
I sustain myself on
In the
salt.
mornings, that's when she gets her salt bath
how do you think I do it?
Yeah.
Come on.
with her bath salt.
Well, before we go
That's
further,
why I'm on Twitch.
I'm just gonna pull Dustin aside really quick. Look, from American to American, I have to beat you, but I want you to at least get in second place. So try some of this. It's called Adderall. It will make you feel exalted.
I quit.
I take this tiny man that he gave me, this tiny man wearing a suit. And, oh.
Did you just... Did you just eat that potato?
Strangely, you get a hint of sour cream.
Oh, no. This is taking such a dark turn.
Now they have to open up another book.
So you are all prepared to delve into the lair of at least some agents of Grandma, and perhaps a few agents of Oma as well. And
There's just no bollocks here, though.
I think that's where we'll
Speak
pick it
for
up
yourself.
after the break. If that sounds
All right.
Yeah.
solid. It's a little bit early for the break, but that's timing. What is timing? I don't know.
Just to let you guys know, I did pull the Adderall out of my mouth. I did not actually swallow it. Because don't swallow random things that people give you. But I did put it in my pocket.
Oh, okay.
A pocket.
In my pocket?
Put it in my pocket.
Sorry, my mom's Scottish. Sometimes that pops out.
Oh, is that what you're mad at Sean Connery?
In my pocket.
Something pops out of your pocket.
Just like it's that classic Scottish stereotype that we all know and love.
Right.
It's really strange.
The Scottish
You
pocket
know?
pops is what we call them.
It's very weird.
If I had known that, I probably would have required you to be one of the many wonderful Scottish names that we have on this list.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Maybe Phil McCracken.
No. No. My pa wouldn't be having that one. Not
Was
so
he a Phil?
much. What?
Was he a Phil as well?
Yeah, Philip.
Yeah.
Philip. When he moved, Philip. When he moved to the States. Just like that. At first he was Phil, and then he became Philip. Break time, shall we?
I am loading up the donations because we did get a few, thankfully.
My sweet precious angel, no.
Did you appreciate the donations?
Yes,
All of
thank you guys so
viewers
much.
Here today in our little slice of chaos. I know it's a far cry from Tyler and Exalted, but I hope you're all having fun.
I don't
I'm just
see
waiting
the
for the page to
difference
load.
personally.
This is just like Exalted.
Right,
Yeah.
I know, totally. I don't know. I've never played Exalted.
Neither have I.
That too. Who are you, mysterious stranger?
Wah, wah.
Hello, my name is, and just rip off my face. I'm just like someone else. I don't know who.
Yeah, actually, why don't we take the opportunity to go around and who are you actually? What do you do outside of this silliness?
You want to start that way?
Hey, everybody. What's up?
Oh, yeah, I have to get
My
out.
name's Marcus, aka Drunkly Romantic. You can follow me on Twitter and Twitch at Drunkly Romantic. That's where you can find me. AJ, keep going. I'm feeling it. I'm not gonna start rapping. Yeah, you guys could check me out there. I recommend it. I like my streams.
Yeah. I'm Andy Solorzano, but
And, sorry, hang on. And you were normally on.
Oh, I am
Exalted,
normally on
right?
Exalted on Fridays at 6 p.m. only on GeekSpaceTV. Season 1 finale's coming up soon.
But
so-
not
Not
next
next week.
because there is no show next.
Yes.
but soon.
Yes, but very soon, and it's definitely worth the wait, because it gives you a lot of time to catch up on those hot and fresh VODs. So hop on there, check it out on the GeekSpace YouTube as well.
Do it.
Good stuff. Because someone else in the game is sitting right next to me right now. Would you like to introduce yourself, little buddy? Who is it? Who is this?
Hi, I'm Andy Solorzano, but on the internet, like Twitch and Twitter, I'm space_cat189. I am another part of the cast of Exalted, which is what we would be doing today, but we are not. So, right?
It's not my
Right?
fault.
We're not doing Exalted right now.
We're not.
No, you
Tyler,
can read.
Tyler
okay.
is
Yeah, you
actually
can-
in
Oh, I
Hawaii
can read.
on a vacation for his birthday,
Ugh.
not locked in a trunk in my trunk.
He's in Hawaii trying to learn how to get older.
Oh, it's my turn?
What's up with you?
Yo, my name is Algernon Bolden. I'm also a member of Exalted Games of Divinity, which you can catch on Fridays, but not this or next Friday, but the Friday after that. And I play with these two lovely beings here, and I happen to cohabitate with this lovely being right here.
I think they have a thing going on.
I don't
Yeah.
know who you're talking about.
I think they're
but
flirting.
my name is Elizabeth Bold. I'm a streamer, and sometimes I stream things. Sometimes it does happen. And I am also a cast member right here on GeekSpaceTV Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Pacific time for Leviathan Distant Stars, where I play a very tall, red, scaly warrior lady who will destroy everything. So not at all unlike Francine Ryder, actually.
You need any time.
Fanny Slime.
I mean, Eleva
Fanny slime.
Bottom Carter. Thank you, Sally. I love you. Mwah. That's me.
And I'm Anna Geeks. I am a full-time, well, now I guess I'm only part-time broadcaster. I don't know. I don't want to talk about that. I broadcast on my own channel, Anna Geeks, twitch.tv/YannaGeeks. I am also the founder, CEO, producer, janitor, cat herder. I do everything here behind the scenes for GeekSpaceTV, which is this wonderful nonprofit that you are right now watching. So now I'm going to read I'm not on any shows, but if you like this show, the best way to tell me that is to tell me that. The second best way to tell me that is to throw money at us. I'm going to be honest here. That's how I'm judging this. The viewership's been pretty good. I've been pretty pleased with that. But I am looking at viewership, and I am looking at whether or not we can actually pay the bills. So
Basically, just do what he's been doing
Just
this whole
throwing
time and
change
throw
at
money.
people.
Yeah.
Make it
So,
rain.
and on that note, I am now going to read about the people who have thrown money at us, which we also very, very much appreciate. We do our best. We do our best.
Do.
Yes,
She did
yes,
it.
I already made
She
that
did
joke.
it again.
You said doo-doo.
Do that doo-doo that you do so well.
We've all done the
We
doo-doo.
try
Some
with
of
as
us are
much
doing
fervor
doo-doo right
as
now.
we can to not go over the top with
Doo-doo.
Don't lie. Don't lie.
begging for money on this channel. We try and keep things to a low key minimum.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do have to keep the lights on. Everybody here is getting paid. So thank you for these donations that I'm about to read. Right, first we have one from Yergin.
Could you just, I just want you
Yeah.
to say that name again because I love
What's
your
his name?
yeah.
Is it?
Yergin.
That's the exact because that's how I learned to pronounce it from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yergin.
Not
Not
like-
always with the rolling, but I like the rolling. I thought that the rolling was a
Not,
nice addition.
not like Jargon?
No, Yergin.
Yeah.
Usually it's Yergin. I tend to be like Yergin. Yeah. For $15, it's saying, have some groovy money, baby.
Oh.
Thank you,
And
baby.
Hello.
behave.
Smile sounds.
And then we have $5.69 from Paladin Hunk.
Yeah.
Paladin Hunk
Hunk?
says,
Paladin.
how could I not donate after the amazing AJ and Lizzie introduction scene? It was
Yep.
pretty amazing.
Yep.
You guys did a
That was
wonderful
beautiful.
job with that.
Yeah, I'm glad I got to follow that.
Katie Cat 3000 donated $5 and said, this must be a show. Amazing job, Anna and Kat. Thank you, Katie Cat. Very much appreciate it. And Paladin Hulk and Yergin. Next one we have is left-handed monkey wrench. Not a right-handed monkey wrench. Those are just too common. This is a rare, exclusive left-handed monkey wrench. Left-handed
love
monkey
that.
So
wrench
sexy,
donated $25
Whoa.
and said, the cheese stands alone. Thanks, AJ.
I do not wear the cheese. The
cheese
cheese wears me.
where's me?
I just like when it just goes off camera.
I should have brought like some cheap slices of cheese.
I could have picked up American cheese at that
We
really
could've.
sad grocery store that you took me to, Andrew.
Oh, goodness. And then we have San, who donated $5 and just said less than.
Less than
Oh,
three.
sir,
Oh.
sir.
Granny Weasley donated $5 and said, with all Mumford's change throwing, I figured I would make it hail.
Gritty.
Instead of making it rain, making it hail. You guys are hilarious, and I love, all in caps, everything that this is. Thank you very much, Granny.
Love you too, Granny.
And then Artie Snack. See, I also learned how to pronounce people's names from other people. So Artie Snack, or Aridin SC.
I like Artie Snack.
Artie Snack.
I like
I'm
Artie
sorry.
Snack,
I'm
too,
sorry, Artie.
but
I'm
that's
going to call you Artie
That's
Snack.
what Lauren calls him. So for $5 says this has been hilarious. Anna, those sound effects were absolutely amazing.
Yes.
AJ, if HPS needs any additional sound effects with a tongue sticking out and a big grin.
Actually, is it too early to like go in and like get all the Battletech sound effects just with Anna's sounds?
I feel like we had somebody else that we wanted to do that.
Vroop.
Yeah, actually. that
I mean,
sounds-
we want Tyler to do the Zorch noise.
Make
yeah,
a-
it's
make
definitely.
a-
Why
make
think
a
there's like a
mod.
Kickstarter thing where everyone wants to have a Tyler sound effect pack?
Probably.
Yes.
That makes,
Yes.
That makes a lot of sense.
The Tyler mod.
During the break, Anna's going to run to the store and buy some cheese. No.
Oh.
So that was $5 from Artie Snack. Thank you, Artie Snack. Captain Sardonic for $10 says this show is too groovy for me. Must donate. Must save cheese supply. That is what this show is. That is what this show is. You too can donate for. No, we're not going to let you affect the outcome of the show. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Save the
and then I think more
cheese.
came in while I was talking. We got like another like $50 or so that
Oh.
came in.
Whoa!
So thank you all. I do appreciate it.
Mwah.
While I'm reloading the page, the goals are there. That is. It's not so much a goal as it is letting you know where we're at each episode for how much the episode costs. That's why it's called episode costs. If we don't hit it, that's okay. We've got a little bit of a bankroll, but as it's getting closer to the end of the season, we are starting to run out. So it's looking forward to expansion. That's kind of tricky thing right now, but maybe I'll talk about that tomorrow during our brunch broadcast because now is not the time for it.
No.
Modus Marone sent through $15 and left no message whatsoever. But thank you,
so
Modus
much.
Thank you.
Marone. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Modus Marone. That's how it's pronounced. Modus Marone.
I'm gonna remember that every
Yeah.
time they pop into my chat.
Because I refuse to call the best moderator I have ever seen a moron.
Aw.
Oh, so it's a nice mispronunciation.
Modus
you're
Marone.
you're nicely mispronouncing their name.
Modus Ramon.
And then a Nonny Mouse sent through $5 and said, "You asked for money." Well, I'm sorry.
I tell you, like
I'm
Mickey
sorry,
Mouse.
I didn't mean to. No, Danger Mouse.
Oh,
It's Danger
A
Mouse.
naughty
Okay.
I'm assuming that's.
I was
Danger
thinking
Mouse.
it's
It
like
just
a really
says
mischievous
a
Mickey.
Nonny
No,
Mouse.
no.
Ain't no
Nonny Mouse.
Oh.
Yes, a Nonny Mouse.
Oh.
You should get a karma point for that.
$5.
Yeah, that's a karma point. That's a point. You get a point
Yeah.
for that. The cheese villain gets a point.
And then Fractal Eye for $30. Thanks
Eye?
for all the great entertainment Geek Space gives us every week.
Aw.
Holy shit.
And I do hope
Aw.
to see more of this in the future. Thank you, Fractal Eye, very much appreciate it. And then there's less than 3 at the
Thanks
end
for
of that.
all the
And we're good. We're good.
cheese.
Okay. All right.
Wait. What?
We're good. We're gonna go on break now.
So good. You just-
Thank you all. We'll be back in like 10 minutes, probably
buddy.
10,
I'm so
15
sorry.
minutes. If that.
And
Maybe less.
Andy needs his
Maybe
medicine. I'll
less.
be right
I
back.
just need to stretch
my
my
bath.
back. I'm not used to sitting in one spot
Turn
for
your
this
back.
long. Yeah, we'll be back. This is really, this is one of those moments that's really disconcerting.